things are changing, and as things change, we have to change also. For us to remain relevant, for us to remain meaningful, we need to know what is changing. We need to also adjust to the change. So as parents, I believe that with things changing, sometimes we find ourselves challenged by how do we raise our kids in this changing world? How do you raise our kids in this changing environment? How do you raise our kids when we can't even understand them? And I think one thing is constant, though things have changed, I think one thing is constant. When we grew up, we knew this. It takes a village to raise a child. And I think that thing still remains. It takes a village to raise a child. Things might be different, but it still takes a village to raise a child. What does that mean? That means that as parents, when you raise your children, understand that you are not alone. And the moment you admit that you're not alone and you seek the necessary help for you to be able to assist your child, and you partner with all the stakeholders, be it teachers, be it counselors, maybe if you're in church, a youth pastor at church, or be it a tutor, anyone who is able to help you journey with your child better. When you partner with them, and you don't just give them the responsibility to do it, but you partner with them and you journey with them, I can assure you this: we will raise children who will be well changed. We will raise children who will be able to live the life that they have to live in this world. Because it takes a village to raise a child, this is what we can do as parents. One, if you're working from home, if you have such a privilege to work from home, what if you actually work with your child? What if you sat on the same table, you work together, you kept each other accountable? What if you open up to your child in terms of what you're doing, how you're spending your time, how you're managing your time while you're working from home? Because they are also studying from home. Secondly, what if you actually worked together with the teacher? I think majority of the time we hand over the responsibility to the teachers to do the teaching, and we don't work alongside with them and see how we can support. What if you reached out to that teacher and said, "Teacher, how can I support my child in this and in that?" Thirdly, in any other ways, there are other stakeholders, youth pastors, tutors, everyone else who's involved in helping your child. What if you worked with them? What if you are more involved than just paying for what they need to do? What if you're more involved in following up what is happening? What if you're more involved in knowing how your child is doing mentally, emotionally, and not just academically? What if you're more concerned about things beyond just them getting the grade? Because I believe this. Sometimes it is not because students are not doing well academically, not because of academic issues, but because of other social and emotional things. So what if we looked out for things that are way beyond just the grade? What if we are more concerned and more caring towards our kids? What if we actually looked forward to just spending time with our kids? What if we were present, not just financially, but we're emotionally there and mentally available to support our kids and to help them through this time? So I challenge us today as parents: what if we were more involved? Would it make any difference?